Janet, Margaret, thank you very much. What a terrific program. Mary?
If Milton High School Principal Dr. John Drotta would join us at the table.
He did.
Dr. Drotta has two issues to present tonight. One issue arose at and came to question at one of our meetings, the discussion about the Milton High School post-secondary job or option fair or career fair. And Dr. Drotta will share the SAT and the AP update for this year.
Welcome, Dr. Drotta.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Always a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Another night out, another opportunity to
Another day in paradise.
spread the word.
I guess I had heard there were some questions. Should I field questions, or do you
Sure.
want me to just
Well,
give you
I
my
guess
take and point
I'm
of view?
in part
and-
responsible for your being here instead of home painting the living room or doing something that I know you don't have enough time to do as it is. We had been discussing post-secondary options fairs, and the
Yes.
issue arose as to who the participants were, and obviously there are colleges and workplace opportunities and the like. I personally was curious as to what our position is on presence of the military, on the one hand, and presence of those who advocate for other
Alternatives.
purposes. No place for hate, peace-oriented
Yes.
groups and the like. And I would like to know what our policy is at the high school for their participation in the fairs that we have, and whether we have any policy which would either preclude or encourage such organizations to attend.
Sure. There's been, at times, the history of it is that at times the military had made requests and would come down into the cafeteria during lunchtime and would set up tables for students there to get information out. At times it became, they brought down radio stations and had spinning wheels and were giving away prizes and things like that. And to try to frame information for students, since we have, college fairs, which are really more, I know we call it a college fair, but it's an opportunity for post-secondary information for students. Because we have this opportunity, we said, well, this is a perfect opportunity when someone's looking at what are the different options available to me after high school, that the information that the military offered would be appropriate there. We also had a request from Milton for Peace that believes that they would like to also offer alternative careers to the military and information that is that way. So the policy that I established is that in the setting of a post-secondary, we could call it a college fair or we could call it a post-secondary opportunity, is to allow for different choices to become available, for information to become available. Our duty in the policy of the high school is to service all students, and so we want to provide the information to all students and allow them to make their educated decision. So in this, when we do have a college fair over the last couple of years, we have allowed the military to come and set up booths to present their information, and also Milton for Peace to come and present alternatives to military service. This is in a non-political way. At times, I think one of the things that I conveyed to Mary Gormley, I think that maybe got misrepresented a little, is when I went by the college fair and I saw some what I considered a political statement, I requested, and they did take it off the table. It's not a forum for, making political statements, but it's a forum for presenting information.
I guess that was really the essence of my concern. I would assume that if one of the trade unions wished to come to encourage people to become professional plumbers, electricians, or the like, would be equally welcome.
Yes.
And so I guess personally I like the idea of characterizing it as a post-secondary opportunity fair as opposed to a college fair.
Right.
Because if it were a college fair, there, by definition, that might preclude other participants. That was really my question. I'd certainly welcome any comments from the committee to the contrary, but my view is that I believe that we should offer all opportunities to our students.
Yes.
And exclude none, absent pure political statements, and by that I mean, any political statements. If somebody is coming to offer a legitimate opportunity for a post-secondary opportunity for either education or
Right.
employment,
Yes.
or professional enhancement, I think those are proper. This is a proper forum for it. But that's my personal view. That's why I asked for you to come tonight, and I'd welcome any other comments from the committee.
No, definitely
Kelly.
that is the goal, to shape an opportunity that offers information and to provide quality information so that all students can make their choices.
Why don't we switch? Could I ask one of the student representatives, who, by the way, welcome, Superintendent Gormley, I wonder if we could get name tags made up for each of the student representatives so that people would know who they were and they could put them in front of them just as the other members of the committee have, would be most helpful. We might even get one for Mr. Phelan. I think he's been here long enough to have an official one. It's engraved. And Mrs. Sheridan, are you? Yep. Must have been a typo in that. So can we see if we can't get, someone might want to donate those. Mary?
Thank you. I just was wondering, the presenters, are they representing a particular avenue, i.e., if a plumbing company wanted to come to the job fair, they could come and they would be offering as one of the choices plumbing as a post-secondary career. Is that the way it works? For instance, a college would come
Right.
representing their college.
Right.
The Marines would come representing the Marines.
Right.
So I guess my question is, who is Milton for Peace representing?
They're representing, I guess, alternatives to the military. They do put out a booklet that does, and it says alternatives to military service. And in that they do list a variety of other careers in that sense. As far as the, I guess, and then the question also, and there is a basis in law too, I'd gone on to the website and to the, I'll give a quick little synopsis here on one that was a thing concerning